Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. Into you. I search around the room like, where you? Where you? Rendo step to me, I'm like, who you? Who you? And you can say what you wanna say. But I stay on this shit, that's everything. Yeah, cause my nigga, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. So tell me, nigga, what got into you? Into you. Into you.
This one is a little
People these days.
this is like a 180 from the kind of articles I've been reading so far. So
Okay. Take a different point of view on this one.
let me see. Okay. Headline. Parents are warned their children could be put in foster care over lunch debt. An Eastern Pennsylvania school district is coming under fire for sending letters to parents demanding they pay their school lunch debt or risk having their children placed in foster care.
Ooh.
In one letter shared on social media and obtained by a news channel, the parents are informed that their child has a balance of $75.25, and if they do not pay it, the parents could be reported to the Luzerne County Dependency Court. It says, your child has been sent to school every day without money and without breakfast and or lunch. This is a failure to provide your child with proper nutrition, and you can be sent to dependency court for neglecting your child's right to food.
Ooh.
If the parent is taken to court, they risk their child being removed and placed in foster care. Please remit payment as soon as possible to avoid being reported to the proper authorities.
Ooh.
And it was signed by the director of federal programs
Ooh.
for the school district.
Ooh, this Pennsylvania?
It says, according to the news channel, the district is trying to collect about $20,000 dollars worth of lunch debt. So yeah, and then it keep going. But yeah, that's
Ooh,
the
this
gist of it.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
$75, y'all.
Hey, y'all, so let me tell y'all something real quick. I hope the kids who they sent that to wasn't minorities. Cause let me tell y'all something real quick. It's this place that if you go there while you're there and you're waiting to go to another place, you have to pay like $2 a day or something while you're there, right? And that covers like toilet paper, your food and everything, right? And if that debt piles up while you're there, right, you are forced by the law to pay that, or you can go back to that place, right, where they will hold you there for a longer time because you didn't pay it while you're there still building that debt, right? Y'all, this place is not called school. It's not called college. This place is called jail. So here in the state of Florida, in Miami-Dade, but in the state of Florida, I guess, I don't know if it's the whole state of Florida, but in Miami-Dade County, if you go to jail, while you're in jail and awaiting sentences, and waiting to be sentenced, you incur a $2 fee every day you're in there. This $2 fee is for your lunch, your dinner, your breakfast, toilet paper, toothpaste, toothbrush, blah, 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 right? Until you're sentenced. So for every day you sit in there and the judge didn't sentence you to prison or to a certain time in there, they do that. And they tell you if you do not pay this, something just fell. The little piece from your eyelash. So like,
My glasses just broke, y'all.
it'll be okay. We'll fix it.
I'll fix it. I got a kid at home.
Yeah.
The eyelash struggle.
They tell you if you don't pay this, there's a risk of you going back to jail,
Yeah.
right? So you can let this debt build up some more so they can keep rerouting this. So I guess Pennsylvania said, you know what? Let's do what Florida do with they criminals to our students. Let's do that. Let's charge them and keep tabs on the bills and then threaten to put them in foster care.
That's the crazy part. The foster care part is like, I can see sending a letter home and being like, yo, you owe us $75. Can you please pay this? This we want this. This isn't, we're not going to let this slide. But the threat of taking the kids away, like, that's like a whole nother level.
This is another
thing.
thing,
And then to say it's because you're not feeding them. So,
and this is another thing, though. If I send my child to your school, are you not going to feed them because I didn't send them with food or money? Because if you're not going to feed them, then you're neglecting them. The nutrition and everything that they need.
Mm-hmm.
You're withholding that from them because you want them to have a job and pay for food, and they don't have it. So, I mean, you're neglecting them. That's on you. Right? When they're at my crib, they eat. When they go to you, it's your job to feed them. Why do you think we put... Y'all...
But so down here, y'all don't have... where people got to pay for their lunch? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People have to pay for their lunch down here, but it's not much people have to pay for their lunch. It's like people who got, family who got real money. But most people don't have to pay for lunch. It's like everybody free lunch down here. So it's like, how you gonna threaten to put... This is the thing, though. You gonna take my kids from my house because you don't want to feed them no more at your school and then charge me for neglect and try to put my kids in foster care.
It's not that they don't want to feed them.
And then there's not enough foster parents out there. Like you finna threaten to force my child to go to a house where there's too many kids there because there's not enough people that's willing to take foster kids in. So there are places where they send people in foster care, kids in foster care, where there's overcrowded, and the people only keep collecting the kids because they get to collect a check at the end of the month, but they still treat the kids like shit. So you finna tell me because I'm sending my kid to your school so you to feed them, and I'm not paying you to feed them, you finna take my kids from me, put them in an overcrowded house or home or shelter or whatever, where they're gonna get abused, they're gonna get raped, cause y'all, this shit happens. This junk really happened. I grew up in foster care. I came up in it. I've been through the bad ones and I've been through the good ones. And I was in one where we was just a paycheck. Me and my two brothers, paycheck. You finna tell me that you finna put some child in that situation and say their parents neglecting them because they sent them to your school and say, hey, feed my kid. Feed my kid. I'm sending my kid to your school for two things. Both of them dealing with feed. Feed them knowledge and feed them food.
But, first of all, let me just say, I'm just being devil's advocate. Because I think this is the stupidest shit ever. They should have never sent that letter home. They need to take that L and go about their business.
Yeah, like for real.
But
and the federal government gonna pay for it.
Yeah. I think, but they're probably saying though, like, you weren't approved for free lunch, but you still gotta eat. So of course we gonna feed you, but your mom and them gotta pay us back. Like
my mom and them can't pay it. That's why my mama got a $75 debt.
But you didn't get approved for free lunch. So ultimately, that's not our problem.
The system failed. The system failed. The system said that my kids don't get free lunch, and I'm trying to tell you I can't pay for the lunch you telling me to pay for. So now we at some type of dilemma.
Yeah, so then that would be the route that they got to take, figuring out that dilemma, because then it's like you weren't approved for it.
My kids
we
going
looking
to the
forward
school.
to your $75.
Look, when they come home, they gonna eat dinner.
Oh, so you'll ensure they eat at the house?
Yeah,
but you won't ensure that they.
I'm paying for food. I'm paying for food at my house.
But if they weren't approved for the free lunch,
I can't
then
afford
why?
to pay
But
for
you're buying them. You're buying them dinner.
I cannot afford to pay for food.
So would you just drop your kid off
places.
at anybody's house and be like, you feed them?
Nope.
Same thing.
Nope. But
it's
if I don't take my kids to school, then what? Now they're sending the people to my house trying to take my kids with because I'm not sending them to school when they're supposed to be in school. Because when you miss a certain amount of days in school, the parents get in trouble. They can go for neglect. So now you putting me in a dilemma. I either send my kid to school with no lunch and let you feed them, or don't send them to school because they don't have lunch, so they have to stay home and I'll feed them here because I don't have money to put food in my house and in your school.
If you didn't go through the steps, to get your free lunch approved.
What if I did and it didn't get approved? They might say, no, you make enough money.
Well,
Like,
then
how the hell you gonna tell me make
you-
enough money? I got a car note and a car insurance that I have to pay so I can get back and forth to work, so my kids can get back and forth to school, so I can be able to pay more bills. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And the $10 a month or a week or whatever that you asking me for, I can't afford. Because those $10 got to go to my house.
So then, if you can't afford for your kids to get 3 meals a day, maybe they should go to foster care so they can possibly get those.
They can afford it at my house. You don't understand what I'm saying? I can afford to put food in my house. But that money that I'm sending to the school, that's taken away from the house.
I understand what you're saying, but when I gave the example
I said,
about,
allow me to pay y'all with food stamps and we good then. I sent my son there with a food
if that's
stamp
the
card.
case, if you got the
That's
food stamps, then buy
card.
bread and meat and make them sandwiches to take to school.
Once again, don't get enough. So we need that for home.
If you don't you have enough to make dinner meals,
Cute.
then you have enough to buy. If y'all have to, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, eat a bologna sandwich.
This comes from somebody who never been on welfare, y'all. Who never
No,
been in
I'm
this
telling you,
community.
like I really genuinely mean
Never
it when I
had
think that this is
government
stupid.
cheese,
I'm
y'all.
playing devil's
No, I
advocate
understand
here.
that.
That's all I'm doing. I think the shit is it's extremely mean and dumb, and they
It
shouldn't
is
do it.
stupid.
Like
You ain't even gonna say, we understand that you haven't
Right.
paid your bill.
Clearly it's for a reason.
It might be for a reason. Here's a couple of organizations that will help you so you can be able to pay for this. Or set it up so that the government pay for it so your child can be on free lunch. Try to help me through it. But don't embarrass my child. Don't embarrass me by sending this letter home. Don't do that. Why would y'all do that? Now my child got to go to school and get bullied because they threatened to put you in foster care because your mama can't pay $75 because she ain't paying for your lunch. Y'all want to get rid of the bullies, but y'all giving the bullies fuel. Yeah, Pennsylvania, go. Fucking government. What?
Yeah, well, I'll keep a lookout to see what happens with that.
Ain't Pennsylvania the one that voted Trump in when everybody thought that they was gonna vote against him? Yeah, 'cause they hold like so many different what's it just called? Delegates or whatever them crap said, and everybody thought that Hillary was gonna win Pennsylvania and she didn't win it. Everybody except the people in Philadelphia, y'all go find somewhere to play with yourself. Oh, y'all making these little kids foster care. Where y'all gonna put them on some form? But somebody gonna say, we're doing good for these kids. We put them on the form and teach them values and teach them virtues and teach them that. And then when everybody leaving the camera going, then they beating the little kids, making little kids dance in front of a camera naked so they can sell it on the black web, make more money. Little kids out here thriving, but then when they see the people coming down the road in their cars, they like get them all up and put them on better clothes. And y'all better not say nothing or we gonna kill all of y'all when they leave. Y'all finna. And once again, not saying that all foster homes are like this, but they are some out there. More than what we know of, more than what we think is out there. There are a lot of them out there. And the government think that they're doing these kids good by sending them there, putting them in a better place because of the people they're sending them to has not got caught yet. There's people out there like myself and my wife who wants to foster and adopt because I've been through it and I know that there's some shitty places out there. And for someone to threaten people that they're going to take their kids and put them in a place where there's a 50-50 chance of shit getting worse, don't gamble with my kids' life. There's other ways to handle this. Call my phone 20 times a day saying that y'all need me to pay for it like the bill collectors do. Put that shit on my credit. Tell me my credit score is going to go down. Do something like that. But don't hurt my kids because they don't have a job. They don't have the money. It's on me. I can't afford it right now. Don't take it out on my kids because you ain't helping them at all. At all. junk. Cause y'all don't understand, y'all. This junk here really touches me like to the heart because I know how it is. I really do. I lived in a foster home where they made a Sunday dinner, y'all. I'm gonna just make this real brief and quick. They made a Sunday dinner, and me and my brother them, we came from a home where we rarely ate dinner. We rarely ate. So we now that I'm older, I can say we needed to be taken away from my mom. But back then we didn't want to be. But when you look back at it, we needed to be taken away from my mom so we can have a better life. Because our mom wasn't doing the right thing. So it was times that we barely seen dinners where we had to go out and steal people fruits out of their gardens. And in Homestead back then, it was a lot of crop fields. So we would go and sneak into the crop fields at night and take beans and tomatoes and potatoes and all type of things and go home and cook it ourselves, not knowing what we doing. Just get some water boiled, put on the thing and cook it because we was hungry. Sell cans in the morning to go get $2 a ton so we can get some rice so we can have some rice or something. So we needed to get taken away from our mom. But they put us in a home where these people, they cooked a Sunday dinner, y'all. Had this big ass long table. They had a big family because they had like 4 adopted daughters that they adopted and everything that was living there. And they had a big family and they had a big ass table in their dining room. Long table, enough space for everybody in the house to sit at, even us. And they made this big old dinner. They made some good stuff, y'all. This type of junk that we never really seen and only during holidays when we go to family house to eat. But they would cook collard greens and chicken and macaroni and cheese and just good ass food, some rolls and biscuits and everything. And they set up the table all nice and stuff. And then they came to the table. At the end of the table, they put down newspaper on the floor. So we thinking, all right, maybe it's for the dog or something. Put newspaper on the floor. And then somebody walk in the house with McDonald's bag. And when McDonald's had the 39 cents the 29 cents hamburgers and the 39 cents cheeseburgers. And they walked in and they put 2 29 cents hamburgers on 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. A bottle of water. No fries, no drink. A bottle, like a cup of water. Put it there and then told us to sit there, and that was our Sunday dinner, y'all. 2 29 cents hamburgers and a cup of water while they sat up above us, laughing and talking and cheering on, eating Sunday dinner. And then told us that we better be happy they got us that because they can always send us somewhere worse. That's what they told us. This is what these people are trying to send these kids to because their parents ain't paying their school lunch bill. That's why this junk bothers me so much. That is, I'm going to go past that, y'all. Let me drink some clear bottle of water so I can replenish and refresh myself.
Had to ruin the moment with your clear bottle of water.
Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. Into you. I search around the room like, where you? Where you? Rendo step to me, I'm like,